This razor kills religion. It's not a metal razor, but a mental razor. It's not about violence, it's about logic. Why on earth should people accept the idea that truth can be grasped by non-sensory, non-rational means? What reason is there to accept faith as a means of knowledge? To accept faith as a means of knowledge is to undermine and ultimately reject reason, along with all of the principles that attend it, including the need of evidence for ideas that we accept, the laws of logic to check our ideas for consistency with reality, the method of science more broadly. If someone accepts the idea that he can know by means of faith, he thereby rejects the need of evidence and logic in support of knowledge. Conversely, if a person requires evidence and logic in support of knowledge, he thereby rejects the notion that anyone can know anything by means of faith. Thus, for people to maintain that faith is a means of knowledge, they must not allow the principles of reason to interfere with their project. Now that's serious religion. That's taking faith seriously. And when you do, you can see that faith and reason are incompatible, which they are. On the religious view, reason is incapable of knowing the important truths. Truths regarding spiritual matters, whether God exists, and whether we should obey his commands. Only faith can deliver such knowledge. All of this points to the importance of this razor. Either faith is a means of knowledge or it is not. If faith is a means of knowledge, if accepting ideas as true by means of a spiritual sense or ESP is genuinely a means of knowledge, then anything goes. If you have faith that something is true, it's true. If you have faith that you should act in one way versus another, then you should. All you have to do is have faith, and that makes it true. But as everyone who cares to think knows, faith is not a means of knowledge. And because faith is not a means of knowledge, we can and should dismiss as nonsense all claims to knowing anything by means of faith. That's how this razor kills religion. And I say, good riddance.